My sister utilized my credit, savings, and life. He then grinned and said, "You're just therefore." I consulted with an attorney. And silenced her. I am a 35-year-old male from a tippate, boisterous Italian family resides in New Jersey. It is Yahweh aware of the sort. Sunday banquets are necessary. There is a mutual understanding among all individuals regarding the identity of availhood, and your grandmother will force-feed you even if you are on the brink of bursting. My childhood, my eldest sister, Bianca, was a 38-year-old female, and our parents, both individuals, aged 65, resided in a diminutive 3-bedroom residence, a residence that consistently emanated the aroma of garlic and ma's condiment. Bianca was consistently unique. Ma and Pa treated her as if she were a gift from God to the Italian people, Americans or something. She was an attractive, intelligent, and upwardly mobile individual. Who is mobile? I was a youthful person with a positive attitude. Individuals who ultimately became employed in Please do not misunderstand me. I am currently enjoying a comfortable lifestyle by operating a cruise, sufficient to live in a comfortable manner and potentially acquire one if I am fortunate. I will have an annual vacation. Nevertheless, Toy was saddened. Bianca, she has never neglected the opportunity to inform me of how she accepted a low-paying position while she pursued her ambitious objectives. The issue is that the majority of those substantial objectives involve the matrimony of affluent individuals and indulge in a luxurious lifestyle. She executed the action. As well. For a period of time, she encountered Luca, a 42-year-old entrepreneur, at a luxurious wine bar vant of sampling. She would cause those to collapse. Appearing to be more significant than Shua. The individual in question was affluent and hailed from a respectable Italian family. Ma and Pop were ecstatic to learn that the princess had finally achieved the existence she had always desired. Well, deserved. They organized this substantial Pop's wedding that he practically depleted his funds. For Bianca, as God forbid did not receive all of her intended items. To recall standing there in the tuxedo I rented, the act of observing her marry this unfortunate individual and thinking, well, at least she will be. It is now the responsibility of someone else. Boy, was I wrong, inaccurate. 5 years have passed, and everything has changed. Incorrect. Luca initiated divorce proceedings from the following. There is no place. It was my suspicions that led to this, so it was not entirely unexpected. Observe. Check up referencing the personal trainer at her gymnasium. Consistent messaging at all times, seeking justifications for investing additional effort. Here, I refrain from uttering any words since you understand the attitudes of Italian families toward this matter. However, I am confident that Luca observed her. Engaging in activities beyond Pilates. If you comprehend my intentions, the divorce was acrimonious, similar to the act of flinging plates in restaurants, is exceedingly detrimental. Indeed, she executed it. He authored the local newspaper and all other materials. Luca was fortunate to have a competent attorney and a strong foundation. Prenuptial agreement. He is an intelligent individual. Buying Christ a small amount of money beyond the monthly assistance for their 9-year-old daughter, Gianna. The genuine enjoyment commenced at that point. Bianca was an absolute catastrophe. She was devoid of genuine abilities, as she had spent years assuming the role of trophy wife. She and Gianna required a location to stay and funds to purchase. In a typical family, the parents would intervene to assist their daughter in obtaining Gretchen to her feet. No, Ma and Pop suddenly. It was determined that the present was the appropriate moment to commemorate their golden years. They retired and were in the process of organizing all these excursions to Italy to re-establish with their origins or something similar. It is they essentially informed Bianca that they were unable to provide assistance because they were required to locate themselves or something similar. Please recall the manner in which you utilized your entire time savings for the wedding. Indeed, it seems that was the sole contribution they made to her adult life. Therefore, who offered their assistance? Indeed, your son Rocca. I am the individual in question, not mine. Authentic moniker, but sufficiently similar. As a result of I am the only individual with a consistent employment and obligations. There. Comments. It appears that being single signifies that I have no other obligations than to provide assistance to my sister. At the outset, it was intended to be a transitory measure, until I secure employment. Rocca just ... Assistance with grocery shopping for a period of time. Rocca. Gianna requires new school supplies. According to Rocca, you are conversant with the procedure. I was in the process of paying before I realized it. Per rent, a reasonable apartment costs $1,600 per month. Location because, God forbid, Bianca resided there in a typical residence. Utilities, Gia's grocery expenses, and additional expenses. Was it necessary for the child to have a laptop for school? Uncle Roa has it. Instruction and dance. Uncle Roa will assume responsibility for it. Birthday gatherings, of course. You predicted it. I retained reminding myself that it was for Gianna. Subsequent, the child is remarkable, intelligent, and gentle. There is no comparison to her mother. It is unlikely that she is the one in question. It is her mother's fault that she is a train disaster. I correct. Additionally, In Italian lineages, it is anticipated that you will provide assistance to the family, no matter what. Ma imparted in us the following: the importance of family in the lives of children, and first and foremost. It is peculiar how that only appeared to be the case. To be applied to the assistance of Bianca Nodi myself, this persisted for 5 years. For the past 5 years, I have observed myth savings are vaporized. I forsook my personal obligations. Vacations for 5 years due to Bianca's illness needed assistance with Gia's summer program. Over the course of 5 years, Bianca has maintained her gaze downward, her disdain at me while subsisting on my encomium. What is the most detrimental aspect? Bianca feigned to be performing an act on me. Favor, by permitting me to provide assistance, as if she was providing me with a sense of purpose in life or something. She would prepare these diminutive amends made during family dinners regarding the pleasantness of the individual. It was due to my profound attachment to them. She consistently communicated in this manner, as if she were discussing a child's limited attribute. However, I was educated to believe that the family provides sustenance for the family. Consequently, I clenched my teeth and resumed writing. They are the bills. I persisted in convincing myself that it was only transitory. Therefore, approximately 1 year ago, Bianca has successfully secured a satisfactory employment opportunity, such as truly satisfactory, a few human resource positions at a pharmaceutical company, benefits, compensation, and the comprehensive bundle. I am under the impression that it was approximately $65,000 annually. It is not quite profitable, but significantly preferable to the miscellaneous she purportedly engaged in consulting. Employment. Previously. Hint: she was not truly consulting any individual. I concluded that